A big day for the Meridian football team. This afternoon, the Trojans go up against the #1 ranked team in the state, the Eatonville Cruisers.
We're just going to have fun. We prepare to play the best we can. We're also prepared to take our lumps if we have to. I mean, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. We hope it's not us, but what the hey. This is America. Anything can happen.
And with the Trojans on the field, anything can happen. Meridian has used big plays to win their first 2 playoff games against teams that maybe didn't have as much respect for the Trojans as they should have. And Meridian may face that again today against unbeaten and top-ranked Eatonville.
We've heard a lot of stuff about them and everything and how tough they are and I don't know, they're going to be a big test for us. I mean, they didn't have no respect for us, what we've heard of and stuff, but they went down the game and watched us. I guess hopefully they have a little bit more respect for us.
We earn our respect, and we're just earning it as we go. I think a lot of teams, maybe they don't know a lot about us, so they don't necessarily respect us. We came out pretty much nowhere, and we're like one of the top 4 teams, so I think we'll earn our respect from here on out.
They're #1, and they're bound to get knocked off like the Huskies. So their time's up, I think.
Eatonville is led by quarterback Bobby Lucht, who's just a sophomore with the talent of a college-bound senior. But the Cruisers can also run the ball. Meridian coach Bob Ames got just that advice from a Steilacoom coach after last week's game. The Sentinels lost to Eatonville earlier in the year.
It runs the most important for them. It really is. They think, they got a great quarterback, but run's more important than pass for them. I'll tell you that. Thank you.
We have to have another great defensive game like we had last week. I think we got to come out from the very beginning, but instead of waiting the first couple series, we got to come out from the very beginning, and we have to take it to them and show them that, hey, we want to win this one.
Game time is scheduled for 2:30 in the Tacoma Dome.
The local high school football season is over, even though King Bowl 16 is this coming weekend. Jeff Weingart has a look at the Meridian Trojans' final game in sports.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, what could have been for the Meridian football team. The Trojans had a trip to the King Bowl slip away from them Friday at the Tacoma Dome. Meridian lost a 27-24 double overtime heartbreaker to Eatonville. A great game, though. The Trojans had a couple chances to put this one away. Meridian took a 21-17 lead on Patrick Ames' second touchdown of the day early in the 4th quarter. On the next Eatonville possession, the Trojan defense held on 4th and 4 as Josh Lehman bats down Bobby Lucht's pass. Then Meridian drove to the Cruiser 21 before settling for Ty Harrison's 47-yard field goal, giving the Trojans a 24-17 lead with 3:15 left in regulation. But Eatonville came back and tied it on this 6-yard touchdown run, and the teams went to overtime, Kansas tiebreaker style. Each team got the ball on the opponent's 25. Eatonville was on the offensive first, but the Trojans stopped the Cruisers, who missed a 50-yard field goal attempt. Meridian then had a chance to win it on their possession, but the officials ruled Bob Benham fumbled here, even though he was horizontal to the ground, laying on top of an Eatonville player. You be the judge. The Trojans still had a chance to win as they got the ball first in the second overtime, but they fumbled again on the Benham handoff to Ames. Then Eatonville won it on their second drive with this 22-yard field goal, ending the Trojans' dreams of a trip to the King Bowl and possible state championship.
And we're thankful to have been here, just to get out of our league and beat a couple of really good teams and play the #1 team here in overtime. Hey, what more could you want? This is we're our 75 plus other Class A teams playing basketball right now, and we had a chance to play football tonight, so we're happy.
And if Eatonville really is the best team in the state, Meridian isn't far behind, not far at all. Congratulations to the Trojans on a great season. Time now for what is probably our last football play of the week. And back to the Tacoma Dome as Meridian's Joey Simmons takes the pass from Bob Benham and makes an incredible run, breaking a total of 7 tackles on his way to a 43-yard gain. Just one example of the desire shown by the Meridian Trojans this year. And for what it's worth, Simmons becomes the first player to make the play of the week twice. The local high school football season just wrapped up over the weekend, and now we're going to have a little fun and take a look at some of the great plays from '92, beginning on the defensive side of the ball. Let's start off with the best hit of the year, and it goes to Lynden's Scott Noteboom for his jarring hit on Lynden Christian's Jason Van Hofwegen. The ball comes loose and it's picked off by Dan McPhee. Now that could also go down as one of the great interceptions, but there were too many other great pickoff artists at work this year, like Stanwood's Doug Flickner, who intercepts Bellingham's Caleb Jensen and takes it 99 yards the other way for the touchdown. Two Meridian players with great INTs. Joey Simmons fights teammate Bob Benham for this one against Lynden Christian. That wrapped up a playoff berth for the Trojans. But Benham gets in there with this tipped interception against Montesano as he just barely gets his fingertips between the ball and ground. And Ferndale's Jed Dawson, who picks off the game-winning pass from Seaholm's Kevin Johnson in the end zone to win it instead for the Golden Eagles. The best hit on someone without the ball is a tie also between Lynden Christian's Justin Meandering, who levels Blaine's Shane Fedalvero on the tipped pass, and Lynden's Dion Terry in the left corner of the screen here with the block on a Friday Harbor player on the interception return, leaving a Wolverine with 2 feet in the air. Best touchdown saving tackle goes to Lynden's Ben Wall against South Whidbey as he cuts down the Falcon runner at the goal line. A few great tackles by the shirt. Ferndale's Kyle Lundy on Mount Vernon's Nick Bart. Lynden's Dan McPhee with a tackle on South Whidbey's Nels Berkowitz, flinging him out of bounds. And Meridian's Ty Harrison with the shirt tackle on Eatonville's Joe Dorn. Lynden with the best team tackle on this fumbled Lynden Christian punt. The Lions get a total of 7 tacklers in on the pile. The best sandwich goes to Burlington on Bellingham's Travis Ernst. Only problem is the Tigers forgot to tackle the lanky Raider. Best deja vu play goes to Lynden's Dan McPhee, whose first interception against South Whidbey looks strikingly similar to his second pickoff of the Falcons. Best blocked punt goes to Meridian's Joey Simmons, who gets in front of the Steilacoom kick. That led to a Trojan touchdown. And finally, you'll have to decide whether these belong in the best or worst category for dancing. First, the Trojans' Josh Lehman with a sack dance against Eatonville, and then Meridian's Jason Wiggins with a similar celebration after a tackle against the Cruisers. Now, those were just the great defensive plays our cameras happened to catch this year. Tomorrow, we'll have a look at the offensive, special teams, and a few special category plays. Yesterday, we showed you the best defensive plays from the just completed high school football season. Now today, we turn our attention toward the offensive and special plays from the past year. The best catches of the season belong to Meridian's Joey Simmons, who made several diving receptions through the year, helping the Trojans to the state semifinals. His teammate Ty Harrison wins the best catch that didn't matter, hauling in Bob Benham's pass as the first half ended against Eatonville. The greatest touchdown reception that wasn't a touchdown? Seaholm's Josh Smith with the catch and battle to the goal line, but the officials said he didn't get in, and Bellingham held the Mariners from there. The best run? A lot to choose from here, but it's Meridian's Joey Simmons again on the pass. He breaks 7 tackles on the scamper against top-ranked Eatonville. The best gadget play belongs to Lynden for the Hermes Special. The Lions used this several times during the season, but never with better results than this one against South Whidbey in a playoff game. Aaron Hermanutz with the 62-yard touchdown pass to Dan McPhee. Now some special awards. The best I thought the game was over act goes to Lynden Christian coach Dan Kamick, who ran onto the field after he thought the game had ended against Blaine. Wait a minute, coach. Oh, well, okay, it is over. Best legs? Who else? Meridian coach Bob Ames, who refuses to wear anything but shorts during the Trojans games, no matter what the weather. Meridian's Ty Harrison gets the award for the best imitation of the Swamp Thing after this diving catch against Blaine, leaving him with turf helmet. Or maybe that award should have gone to Harrison's coach. And finally, the best post-touchdown celebration has to go to Mount Vernon's Adrian Rusin, who caps off this touchdown reception against Ferndale with the Heisman pose. And before we go, thanks to photographers Greg Moore and Mike Lamb, who captured all those plays throughout the season. And the basketball version of Great Plays of the Year will be coming out about mid-March. Michelle?